Alright, hello. Hello, test. Okay, good. Over there. Let's bring that away. To the monitor. And let's pick something softer. Make sure my program builds. Alright, so I've been trying to do some C++ stuff. I've been trying to make a pie chart. And I've made some progress. First I started with just a white circle with a transparent background, and then I just wanted to see if I could change the pixel color, which I was able to do. But now I have to actually make a function that can create a pie chart. So I think my next challenge will be to color only a segment of a circle to a certain color. You know, just a small slice of the pie, so to speak. So I think the way I'm going to do that is first I'm going to set the circle all to one color, like maybe red, and then I'm going to try to determine how to set the slice to blue. So we'll see how that works out. Hopefully it works out well. Alright, so to do that, first, for every pixel, red. There we go. Then after that, I gotta do it again. Yeah, by the way, there's a lot of comments. I tried a lot of shit to get this working. So when I finally did get it working, I just kind of left the old shit in there, but I can get rid of it now. Alright, so you're gone. So much shit. Unreal. We're catching up. Alright, you... For every pixel, jump forward 4 bytes. Whole pie is red. I'll set some to blue. Does this build before I even go anywhere? Alright, so, hey Asia. So if this works and I hit this button, it should turn red. And it certainly did. That's good. Now I gotta get a chunk of it to turn blue. And that's gonna be fun. Alright, so let's see. How are we gonna do it? I have got a circle. How is that a fill? Am I mental? Fill. You think you're fucking funny, don't you? Ho, outsmarted you. Alright, so let's say I want like a blue from here and to 45 degrees. Alright, how am I gonna do this? That's the question. What the fuck? Come on, dude. You're a pain in my ass. MS Paint is fighting me today. That's not a good sign. Size fucking man eraser. Alright, so one way I could do it is I could come up with a point for here and a point for like way the fuck up here, and I mean like outside of the screen, like 10,000 that way, and then like same for this, way the fuck that way, 10,000, and with that I can make a triangle. And then with a triangle, I can determine Is the pixel inside the triangle or outside the triangle? If it's inside, color it the color I want. If it's outside, leave it alone. And as long as I don't mess with the transparency, setting this to blue won't matter because it's transparent, you won't see it. That would work. But I would have to figure out the 3 normals and do 3 half space tests. It's not bad. It's got to be a better way though. So another way I could do it is I could figure out the vectors and then for every pixel, so say like this pixel, figure out his vector and then figure out if he is between these two. I don't know, I don't think that would work. Let me pull up a dot product program I got. BruceARiggs.com. Where did I put it? I put it here, right? Helpful stuff. Give me a second, guys. There it is, dot product. Alright, so this helps me visualize dot products. So I got 2 vectors. I can't read that blue. Come on, man, it's too dark. Doesn't matter. All I need is the yellow. So when they're the same, they're 1. When they're opposite, they're -1. And in the middle is 0. Yeah, but that doesn't tell me if it's on the right side or if it's on the left side, so that's a problem. I would need 2 vectors, like so. Wait, what about the cosine theta? +0? That's still the same thing, yeah. That sucks. Alright, so what if I had 2 of them? I don't think that would work very well. I think the triangle strategy is still my best bet. I mean, another thing I could do is if this is 0 degrees and this is 90 degrees, 180, then I could just find the dot or the pixel location and figure out what degree it is and then just see if it's between the 2 angles, but that's also kind of not what I'd rather do. Actually, that might work. How would I figure out what the degree is? I don't want to do that. I think the triangle thing would actually be the fastest thing I can do. If I just drew giant ass triangles and then figure, is this dot between these or is it outside, you know? Fuck. We're gonna have a hard time with this shit, I think. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Alright. We will have a slice of pie from 0 degrees to 45 degrees. And I don't know how rotation on this. I think the rotation is up to me. Yeah, the rotation is up to me. So here's how I'm gonna do it, guys. When I say 0 degrees, I mean right here. When I say 90, I mean right here. 180, 270, and then 360, aka 0. I gotta have rotate a vector kind of thing. 2D vector rotation. If I can rotate a vector. Find the angle between two vectors. No. Sorry guys, I'm basically taking math classes here. Why is this so massive? That can't be right. Reset. Really? You wanted it to be this big? Find the angle between two vectors. This is just... Here, let me zoom out to fucking adult size. Really? You guys... Who are you? WikiHow. More like wiki dumbasses. Who makes pages like this? I can't read it just because the pictures are glaringly blinding me. They are. I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. I can't read that. I'm not going to. I already know its length. Yep. I guess I'm supposed to read that, huh? Length of the vector, dot product. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't use your website. I can't. It hurts my eyes. My eyes are bleeding. I have to go to the emergency room. You made my eyes bleed. I don't understand why you would do that. I don't understand why people would do that. They're just spreading terrorism online. Why don't they have the manual for how to build bombs right next to it? They're gonna do shit like that. I don't understand that. I just don't get that. Someone tell me why they would do that. See, this is better. Look at this site. Look at how they do that. I can read this. This isn't like giant green ass chalkboard white text the size of my fucking hand, you know? This is readable. Thank you. This is a site. So, and this one's dummies.com. See, I like dummies.com because dummies.com is clean and legible. Thank you. Everybody give dummies.com a hand for not being dummies like the other dumbasses. WikiHow. More like wiki fuck off. This makes me mad. It's so shitty. Alright, problem is I know one of them. Alright, so do I even have a vector class? I don't, do I? No, I don't. I might want to make a vector class for this. I have something for it. Hold on. We're going to include one of my old collision things because it has a point class and I can use it like a vector. So I'm going to grab that. Latest modules, collisions, collision structures. Copy that shit. Open up my directory here. Paste it in. We'll add it to the project. Where you at? Where you at? This is still in the wrong class. Collision struct.h. So that gives me access to a point class. Point. Center. Where is the center of the circle? Center of the circle is at half of the image width. So that would be half width. Would be with y2. Textures, sub, image ID, image height divided by 2. That is the center of the circle. Alright, so now point upper is equal to center plus a point that is going up. So a point that is going up is 0, -1 times a big fucking number. So let's go with something unrealistic, like 1,000. No, hell, 10,000. That is really far away. Oh, I'm sorry. That's fine. There we go. I was like, what is the problem here? So yeah. So that is upper. And then I want a point called, I don't know, angle. Angle is probably a bad word. Upright, I guess. And he is center plus a point. Oh, let's see. Let me set you to, I gotta, hold on. Upright equals 500, 500. Upright dot normalize. And then upright is now assigned the value of center plus upright times 10,000. So really far away. Alright, so here's what I just did. I made this point in the center, this point way the fuck out there, 10,000 out there, and this point way the fuck out there, 10,000 away from the center. Now I can start to form a triangle, basically. So let's do that. Made a line, takes center and upper. A line that takes center and upright. And finally, a line that takes upper and the upright. Alright, so what I just did, for those not paying attention, I just made a line here, a line here, and a line here. Now, I need to figure out their normals. And I need the normals to point, I mean, it doesn't matter if they point inward or outward, but they have to be consistent. So if they all point inward, or they can all point outward, but they can't do a mix. Wow, that was my attempt at an arrow. That was pretty fucking shitty. There we go. So I have to figure out how to calculate those real quick. So let's do that. Let's see. All right, so to get the normal, I have a function in my line that does that, I think. All right, one.getNormal. Yeah, line normal. All right, but what I don't know is what it's going to calculate. So let's take one dot line normal dot I'm C-outing it basically. Because if I'm lucky, it'll already be the way I want it to be. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky though. Line normal 0, -1. That is up. That's not right. Why would it be up? Wouldn't be up. Oh, oh, that's not what I meant. It got me the wrong line normal. Shit. I have a function for that, don't I? What's so funny? Yeah, it should be -yx, right? Something like that. So yeah, it should be -y and then x, right? Ready, set, go. Line normal 1, 0, so it points to the right. Alright, so that's what I wanted. Can you say your font name, which you're using in Visual Studio? Sure, I'm pretty sure it's Lucida Console, but I will verify that for you. Options, fonts, Lucida Console, size 14. In fact, thank you for reminding me. I don't even know if you guys can see, so I'll zoom in just a little bit for you. Yeah, no problem, dude. Alright, so now see out line normal 2 negative. I can't see, you know that, right? I don't think that's gonna work. So here's what happened. I got this one right here. I got this vector. But now, on this line, I need to get this vector. So I think, just try it, see what happens. Line normal, y int. I seriously don't remember my math here, which is kind of scary. Yes, I want to stop debugging. Didn't even know I was debugging. Alright, here goes. 0, 0. Well, that can't be right. I got a normal of 0, 0. Yeah, that's not right at all. Upright times 10,000. Somehow I fucked that up. Ready, set, go. Upright is a vector of 500, 500. I normalize him. 0.707, 0.707, that's correct. Shouldn't it be negative? No, because that's not negative. God damn it, you're right. 500, negative 500. Okay, so keep going. Alright, so vector of 500, negative 500. I normalize 0.707, negative 0.707, that's right. Now, the center, 256, 256, plus this motherfucker should be like 10,256 or something, right? 7,000. We gotta do math here. 0.707 times 10 plus 256. Yeah, that looks right. That's right. Alright. So now, line 1, center to upper. Line 2, center to upright. Line 3, how is line normal failing me? Alright, ready? Step inside. End. Minus start. So 7,000 minus 256, still pretty much 7,000. Negative 6,800 minus 256 is now negative 7,000, right? So that's what you got. Oh, wow. But that's still an angle. That's still something. When I normalize that. Yeah. So what, I fixed it? Is that what you're telling me? So it gave me the vector this time. So, oh, because I'm doing an integer like a fucking, oh, you got me. That was good. I'm using integers. These are decimal answers. You know what happens when you have a decimal answer with an integer? You don't see the fucking answer. God damn it. You got me good there. I'm like, what the fuck? Thought I was losing my fucking mind. Like 0.707. What is it coming with 0? God. Because they're ints. Jeez. At least now I know my shit's working. Let's keep going. See how. That's a highlight. Cannot believe that. 3 negative. I still gotta make sure I'm pointing it the right way though. So confused, dude. Like, what the fuck? Alright, I need to check my work on 2 and 3 here. I'm pretty sure 2 is going to be pointing the wrong way. But I don't know it 100%. Alright, ready, set, go. Alright, so the normal for 2 is 0.707, 0.707. So on that, that would be 0.707 that way, 0.707 that way. So yeah, it gave me the outside one. I want the inside one. So that means I need to do it the other way around. So I know what I did wrong. But at least I'm getting somewhere, right guys? So basically, when I form these lines, the order I pass these points in matter. Center to upper, upper to upright, and then upright to center. So basically I just formed a circle. That should change my answer significantly. Watch this shit. Ready, set, go. Negative 0.707, negative 0.707. So now I got negative 0.707, that's this way, and negative 0.707, that's this way. So we got that normal, that works. And now what was line 3? Line 3 is negative 0.3, positive 9.9. So let's see, negative 0.3, positive 0.9, positive, so that'd be down. So it's kind of like at a downward. Yeah, it's basically like this. Cool. So I think it worked. And the reason it's slanted is because in actuality this triangle actually is kind of slanted like that. It's just I'm not a good artist. But it should work. Now, will that work for any circle I generate? Because now I should have everything I need. I think I have everything I need here. Fuck it, find out. Oh, I gotta think, what am I doing here? I'm trying to make a point normal one, which is this shit. And one line. Yeah, I still can't believe I did that. I'm like, why is my shit gone? Because it's a fucking float. 1, 2, 3. Normal 1, normal 2, normal 3. 2, 3, 2, 3. For every fucking pixel. Num pixels, yeah, num pixels plus plus I. So for every fucking pixel, and I can steal pretty much this line. Bam. Alright, so for every pixel. Is this pixel within the triangle? And to do that, I can do a simple half space test of its x and its y, but I don't know its x and its y. How do I get its x and y? I would have to do the pixel. Oh, I'd have to do some simple math of let's see, int column. Well, hold on. Int call row. Call is equal to the II. Fuck, I hate this shit. Sorry guys, it helps me when I draw my shit, it really does. So that means y'all get to see me draw my shit all the time. So let's say you're 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go with this guy, 6. So 6 slash columns, 4 would equal 1. That would be the row. So divide is row. That means modulus the image width that will give me the column. Whereas row is divided by the width. Right? Right. Now, I take the column and row, I turn that into a point. Boom. Do I have my collision functions? I don't think I do. Do you have my functions? I don't think you do, right? Scroll down. Nope, just shapes. Well, we are going to get my collision functions then. I think it's you, right? No, I got something. Don't give me that. Where's my half space test? Somewhere I've already coded this. Half space test. Oh my god, that's so cool. Dot of, yeah. Calculate the vector from the point on the plane toward this point. do a half space test on all 3 planes. So we need to do, you know, it helps if I gave him a name. Alright, so now to do that, I need get a vector from a point on the plane to the test point. So that would be point vec to point is equal to a point on the plane. So target minus. There's our vector. Vector to the point. Alright. Now dot the motherfucker. So dot the normal, which I have normal 1. There we go. That returns a float that I need to catch. Float plane distance. And then, if the plane distance is greater than 0 in front of the plane, behind the plane. There we go. So if at any point my dot is behind the plane, it is outside of the triangle. But if it passes this for all 3 normals, I'm good. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a for loop to do a lot of this for me. I don't want to have to code for 3 lines, 3 half space tests. I'd rather make 1 function, call it, or 1 for loop, do it that way. So to do that, one start, normal 1. Okay, so to do that, give me a vector of line, the lines. Give me a vector of point, the points. Right? Lines, push back all 3 of them fuckers. 1, 2, 3. Now obviously this is just to see if it works. If it works, I would rewrite a lot of this because this is kind of ugly. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so this has got to become a lot prettier. Oh, I can't use II. I'm already using II. In fact, I shouldn't even be naming them so vague. We'll call it curse side. Because there are 3 sides to a triangle. Am I blind? What's wrong here? Nothing. You're just trying to fuck with me. That is what? That is a line. There we go. Yeah, you keep trying to fuck with me, but I know what I'm doing on that. You can keep it up. It's not gonna work. The dot. If I make it all through, bull. For every pixel, bool inside equals true. If at any point you are less than or equal to 0, suddenly inside is now false. And if inside is false, you can go ahead and break out of that loop too. Alright, so if inside, congratulations, you're getting colorized. So all this shit can go away. Of course, I just lost my comments. For all 3 sides of the triangle, calculate a vector to the pixel from the lines plane. If the point is on the wrong side of the plane, you're fucked. Pixel is inside color. Alright, so look at all this shit I did, man. That's ridiculous. Alright, so got you. Pixel data, pixel index. RGB. Yes, I've been debugging that whole time. Kind of afraid. What if it blows up? Look at that! It fucking worked! Oh, I can't believe that. Alright, but obviously that was a hard-coded case. Now I have to make it to where I can just enter like a degree or something, a percentage, and it can take up that. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yes. It doesn't look centered though, does it? Like, is this really the center of the circle? I gotta trust the computer to know what the center is, right? To me, it doesn't look centered, but I'm just a bad artist, so I cannot believe that shit. Alright. Like this. This is a bit of a mess. I cannot believe it worked. Alright, how do I want to do this? I think what I want to do to keep going here. So what I want to do to keep going. Shape. Fill. Fill. Bam. Nope, don't even. So I calculate the center. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have a line that points up. And this is my 0. This is 90. 180. Obviously, I have to code special cases for 0 degrees and 180 degrees. It's hard to form a triangle when really, you know, if one's here and one's there. But any other 3 points, you could do it. There's a 270. Alright, let's see. So the first thing I'll do, I'll look at all of the percentages. Let's say I get a 50%, a 30%, and a 20%. I'll look through all of my numbers and I'll find out which one is the biggest. And the biggest one, I'll color the whole circle that color. So in this case, 50% was red, so the whole circle turns red. And then we'll say we're going to make 30% blue, and we're going to make 20% green. Alright, so what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to calculate this vector right here, the straight up vector, which should be 0, -1. And I'm going to rotate it by however much percent. So 30% of 360. I have no idea what that is. Sorry to say, guys. If you think my math skills are that amazing. 30 times 0.3. 108. So 108 degrees. Which is like right here somewhere. So let's say that this is 108. So I will literally take this vector and I will rotate it 108 degrees. And then I'll have that. And then once again, I'll do that same little triangle technique where I create points, you know, 10,000 out this way, 10,000 out that way, draw a giant triangle and color everything in. Then, after I finish coloring this guy in nice and blue, in fact, can I do that? Can this work nicely? Oh God, what have I done? There we go. Then after I've calculated that, I'll take 20% of the circle, which, help me out calculator, 360 times, oh yeah, divide by 5, 72. And I will add 72 degrees to where I'm at here. So that should be to 180. So that will, I should have known that just by the math. That will take me to pointing at 180. And I'll automatically have this point from the last thing that I did there. And I'll be able to calculate that point. And then once again, I can just fill in as I go. Now the challenge comes from recognizing certain numbers. So for example, if I get the numbers 50 and 50, 50%, 50%, I can't do the triangle technique because that's just a straight line. So I will literally just hard code 50. You give me a 50-50, I will fucking hard code half the circle, half the circle. That's easy to do. You just take half the image width or half of the image height, either or, and, you know, chop it in half, 2 different colors. There's also the magic number of 0 degrees. If you give me, or 0%, if you give me something that's 0%, I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm not even gonna fucking draw it. If you give me, what else are bad numbers? If you give me something that is greater than 180, I think that would be a special case. Let's see. I think if you give me something that's greater. Oh, come on, dude. You don't like me, do you? Alright, so let's say that they give me one that is 60% and 40%. Actually, that would be easy, wouldn't it? Never mind. Because 60% would be red, so I'd color the whole thing red. And then 40% would be small, so it would be easy again. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess I don't have to worry about that. 40%, so then I would do, you know, like 40%, which is something like that. Ha. You get the idea. I guess that's not a challenge after all. So 0 is a challenge, half is a challenge. But anything greater than half actually isn't that bad because there can't be 2 objects that are greater than half. So we'll always, whatever's greater than half will be the whole circle color. We're good, we're good. Alright, cool. I will be right back, guys. I gotta use the bathroom. Take a celebratory piss. Alright, I'm back. Let's see. So let's do that. Let's start coding more pie stuff. So I want to make a function. It's gonna return nothing. It's gonna call make pie. You give me the image ID, and you give me a vector of percentages. I'm gonna assume for now that the percentages are integers. Hey Mel Mel, how's it going? Alright, so same concept. We're gonna reuse a lot of that code. Song name? This current song is Lady of the Dawn. by Peter Grundy. Oh, Peter Gundry. I'm sorry. Lady of the Dawn. Hey. Alright, so let's see. What's wrong with this? It's not redeclared. It's right there. Yeah, you're crazy. Public. Function, void, whatever stuff. I think my thing's just making fun of me today, dude. Are you? You're full of shit. I'm not redeclaring it. May not be redeclared? Are you mental? SDL. The fuck? Here. Help me out here. Void. It's not private. Redeclared. Oh no. I thought I found it. I didn't. I don't know what it's complaining about. I'm inside my class. I'm in the public section of my class. See, here's my public. Scroll down. These are just a bunch of funkin' public functions. The last one was void temp int. This one is void name int. Oh, maybe it doesn't know. It doesn't know what a vector is. I bet that's what it is. No, it does. It knows what a vector is. Vector int percentages semicolon. I don't know what you're complaining about then. You can take it by reference, by the way. Vector reference. STL vector reference. Is there another make pi? Did I paste it twice? Is that what you're saying? I have no idea what you're bitching to me about. I really don't. Wait. Oh, there it is. I'm inside a function. Good job. My bad. Fucking brace hell. That was fucked up. Spent a long time being fucked up on that. Alright, so if we have percentages, start there. If we have percentages, sort the list, largest to smallest. Alright, so to sort the list, we'll just fucking bubble sort it. Plus i equal I plus 1 less than 0. What the fuck? Having a stroke, I guess. There you go, little bubble sort. If that one's bigger, move them to the left, swap them. I wonder if it'll let me do this. butterfly swap. Yeah, make sure I didn't fuck it up. Hopefully it'll let me do that. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't. Now index 0 is the largest percent. Why do I need to even find that? Or fine. Just color the whole thing red, first of all. So really I should just get a red circle instead of a white circle. You know that? That's the first thing I need to do. Let's go ahead and make that circle red. Instead of starting with white and always coloring it. White ball. Open with paint. Paint.net. I don't trust you. Where's red? Oh. Red ball. Save. 32. Go. Close. Refresh. There you are. Red ball. That's one problem solved. Yeah, red ball. And the circle is already red for it. Boom. Skip to index 1 and begin coloring. Alright. I wonder if I should do a safety check to make sure they haven't given me shitty numbers. Like, safety check that all numbers add to 100? You know? Because if you want, you could be an asshole. You could pass me percentages of 0, 10 and 20. And that wouldn't... I mean, it would still work. I would have a big red circle, and then I'd have a 10. And I'd have 10% of that big red circle be a different color. But that's it. But it would work. I'm not going to safety check it for now. I'm going to have to assume. I might add it later though, so I'm going to leave the comment there. So that if I need to add those safety checks, I'll come back to it. Alright, so skip to index 1 and begin coloring. Man. Vector. That's not a vector, it's a point. Start line equals 0, -1. Declare useful variables needed for processing. Alright. I'm going to need a point end line, which is also right now that. Okay. You can't be start line. You're start normal and end normal. But I can get the start normal and the end normal from the fucking line. Yeah, but I don't know the line till I calculate it. Oh, how how true you are. This code's starting to look very familiar. Alright, well, anyways. What is it? Just yeah. Let's call it a cur slice of the pie. So nope, it starts at 1. As long as cur slice is less than the size of all the slices. Now the first thing I want to check, is this a special case? If percentages sub current slice is equal to 0, then fucking move the fuck on. If percentages sub cur slice is equal to 180, that's the other special case. Else. Three-line madness. Should just be a whole half. With the previous slice also being a half at that case. Alright, so for three-line madness, that would be this thing. Start normal is good, but end normal has to rotate. So let's see. Rotating a 2D vector. You know, I did this before and I fucked it up once. That was fun. Cosine and sine of y and x. You know, it's amazing how I like this site too. He's basically like, here's the answer you want. Here's some spelling it out. Here's a proof, and here's a different kind of proof. It's like, wow, you're actually really good at this. I just wanted the formula, but okay. I'll take the education while I'm at it. Alright, so. The problem is that rotation is so fucking expensive, you know? But there's only so many slices of a pie. I mean, even if she chopped the pie up into like 20 slices, that'd only be 20 sine and cosines, which, I mean, is still a lot, but cutting a pie up into 20 slices takes a lot as well, so let's just move on here. Alright, so end normal is assign the value of a point that I haven't yet calculated. It's not going to be fun. I don't even know if I have access to math dot. Fuck. I don't remember where it is at. Actually, it's a float, so I need cosine f. Yeah, that. What file are you in? You are in math.h. Pie chart includes. Alright, so this guy, his x is equal to the cosine of his x hold on, I need more. I need the center point of the circle, which is right there. So I'm just trying to rotate this angle. That's all I'm trying to do. And normal dot x minus the sine of his y and his y is the sine of his x plus. Problem is I don't know which way this thing rotates. We will find out, won't we? Oh, sorry. I'm okay. I'm okay. And normal dot y. Fun stuff. I like how just as soon as I finished that parenthesis, it fucking got rid of all my extra spacing. But that should rotate the angle. Rotate the end normal from its current position by so many degrees. In fact, where's the degrees? You never asked me for the degrees. What the fuck? That's not right. I forgot the degrees. Oh, that's what you are, isn't it? Ah, you bitch. There's a multiplication in there I totally did not see. I need the sine of that degree and the cosine of that degree. That's it. I didn't need half of the shit I just put. Good job. Ah, that sucks. So let's see if it's verify. I think I did it wrong. 18 degrees. You serious? So should work. That's how many degrees it is. What does the cosine take? Radians? I don't even know. Math, cosine, what do you take? Parameter, in radians. Fuck you. God, I gotta get a degree. Tell me you got 2 degrees. I know you do. Let's see what's 2 degrees. Don't make me do it. 180 divided by pi. I don't want to do that. Surely you got a function for it. Nope. You sure don't. All right. Radians is equal to yeah. All right. This is gonna take me a minute, guys. Radians is equal to the degrees, which should be that guy. Divided by 180. Divided by, I know you got a built-in pi. Don't even tell me you don't have that. C++ pi. That's got to be in math, right? Math.h. Standard C++ doesn't have a constant for pi. Many C++ compilers define pi. Math.h has it. There we go. MPi. Thank you. Thank you. Boom. Redo this motherfucker. Why do you put plus plus cur slice instead of cur slice plus plus? Any you like the pre-increment instead of post-increment? I believe from a pedantic technical point, plus plus is faster when it's a prefix and not a postfix. And that's because of the nature of how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to be if you have int x is assigned the value of like 5. And if you do x plus plus, the way that works is it says int temp is assigned the value of x, and then x is assigned the value of x plus 1, return temp. So that's this one. Whereas if you do plus plus x, the code is basically, in fact, why write it? But it doesn't really matter. So that's the difference. This is technically faster, but it doesn't really matter because when you compile your code, your compiler will make optimizations for you. And so really x++, if used in a certain way that is similar to plus plus x, the compiler will optimize it to where they're the same. So really, when I use it in a for loop the way I use it, it doesn't matter. But if you want to get technical, plus plus x is faster than x plus plus. If that answers your question. Alright, back to code. Alright, so in normal, it's now a point. Cosine times the x that's not right. Plus, nope, minus the sine times the y. Here's x. Y is sine times the x plus the cosine, I'll parenthesis it, the cosine times the y. Now, don't fall for what you fell for before. I was accidentally setting it before it's done, but I didn't do it this time. This time it should be good. And that is ugly. This is fun stuff, trying to get this shit to work. But when it does work in the end, it will be beautiful. Alright, so 3-line madness. I have now officially rotated the line. Now I'm ready to calculate the distant points. Just in case, normalize endpoint after his rotation. So, there. Now, calculate the distant points with one. So the distant points are basically start line is equal to a point that starts at the center and ends at what? And by the way, that's a line. Ends at center plus start normal times 10,000. Order of operations should do that first, but I'm not going to trust it. I don't trust shit with this. So there's a very distant line. Outer line equals line that starts at start lines dot end and ends at the other guy who I haven't calculated yet. And finally, end line starts at and it ends at center. There we go. There are my three fucking... I just calculated my whole triangle. Now, I have the 3 lines, which means I need to make, what, the 3 normals? Probably. Yes, I need to do the 3 normals now. Which is what these were for, but I'm not really using them. Actually, I am using them. Good. Alright, so he's good. work. Jesus. Sorry guys, I'm not always speaking what's in my mind. I'm trying to make it to where this will loop without problems. So, come the next start of the loop, the data needs to be right, but we'll see. Alright, so I got my 3 lines of my triangles. Now I need to calculate the normals. And to do that, I need a vector of normals. Vector of points. Trinormals. And at the start of all of these, it always wipes itself. And then when I get down here, I add them back in. So let's see. Trinormals dot pushback a point. And I don't remember how it works, but I got it right up here. So we're gonna steal it. That motherfucker. Negative y, positive x. Negative y, positive x. Start line dot normal. Negative y, positive x. Could you parenthesis hell me enough? Boom. Something's wrong with that. Fuck you. One, two, three. Alright, so there's my 3 normals. Now we're ready to do the pixel test. It's definitely intense. It's very intense. The pixel data as well. I'm just gonna steal the line. Alright, I'm not gonna rewrite some of this shit. There we go. Copy that shit right over. What the fuck? Oh. You are the number of pixel bytes is the number of pixels times the bytes per pixel. Pixel data is holy fuck. Well, that's not good. How long has that been there? I've been leaking memory. I didn't remember doing that. Have I been leaking memory for real? New. I never deleted that. That is a fucking memory leak. Just sitting there. Good job, Bruce. So casually using new. Never fucking cleaning it up. Don't do as I do, people. That's bad. Lock the picture, copy it over, unlock it. A pixel is 4 bytes. So, in order to know where I'm at in the pixel array, I gotta times by 4. I still don't have a way to pick out my colors either. That's gonna be fun to figure out. Black? Oh, that's probably not a good idea. Fuck it. Black for now. Determine if the pixel is inside the triangle, which was that code I had up here. Just a bunch of half space tests. I need to make this a function. Handed everything I need. This is some tough stuff, let me tell you. Bull. No. Float. Half space test takes the test point. It takes the plane normal. It takes a point on the plane. This is... I feel like it's getting out of control, you know? I'm not gonna let it beat me. I'm gonna power through this shit. Alright, so half space test. I take the point on the plane, right? Shit, I don't forgot it. I got it up above, but I'm not gonna look. Vector from the, yeah, okay, point on the plane. Vector from point on plane to test point. Alright, so to do that, you say point vec to point is equal to the test point minus the point on the plane. So there's that. Now, the plane normal. Boom. And then from there, half space test, I can do everything else. Try plus plus. Actually, I like plus plus. Sorry. It's ingrained in me, guys. Alright, so. For every side of the triangle, half space test against that thing. I need those lines to be part of the freaking array. Yes, I do. Well, don't you suck, good sir. Yes, you do. You suck a lot. Wouldn't have to do that if I had a vector of triangle pointers and then I just pointed at these lines, but whatever. They have to be in the same order. Boom. If half space test point, which is the pixel, whom I have not made a point for yet. God damn it. Steal the math. Something like that, yeah. There's so many points of failure on this. It's one mistake and this whole goddamn thing blows up. This thing is very quickly getting out of hand, you know? I'm gonna have to functionize the fuck out of this when I get done. Put some try catches in here. Alright, so like I was saying before that entire side quest just happened, half space test point would be nope. There's my test point. No, that's not my test point. That's my point on the plane. Point on the plane. My test point is the one I just calculated, pixel point. And then the plane normal is try normals. That's it. Oh yeah, so if this is less than or equal to 0, not inside the triangle, we assume he's inside. guess yeah, that's fine. Leave it there. Not inside. Inside equals false, and you may quit looping. So break out of that. That was a worthless. See, that's what I call a worthless comment when it pretty much matches the code. So we'll be more specific. There you go. Set to a color. So we'll set them all to a color, and then it will do the next loop, right? Tasty pie. Where's the pie? I will see if I can. I should be able to still run the old one. Give me a second. I'll show you. Uh-oh. How about some tasty errors instead? Fuck, you don't know what those are. Of course you don't. One. What else you complaining? Ah, you bitch. Move. Don't y'all love when IntelliSense gets in the way? Like, I just want to type that and go. It's like, nope. Alright. Give me 1 second to put some dynamic memory cleanup, and I will show you. Set, go. That's all I've got so far. I can calculate one slice so far. Right now I'm writing the function where I can hand it an array of percentages and it can cut the pie up into those multiple percentages, but I'm not done with that one yet. So that's all you get for now. One little slice. I take a red circle and I cut a 45-degree slice. And I'm almost done. I'm almost done with the multi one. For easy colors, or for easy slices. Problem is I still don't have a color thing going on here. I'm gonna need a bunch of colors. But I'll worry about that in a minute. So if I'm inside, I set a color, and then I do that for every pixel. And then what are you? That's still not for every slice. So after every single slice, here I need to copy our pixel data back to the image and recreate the texture, which fortunately I can do by stealing the previous code. Pretty much all of this. Let's see. Copy the data. Lock the surface. Copy pixel data back into the image's pixels. Unlock the image because I'm done writing to it. Clean up the dynamic shit. I'm done with it. Destroy that image's texture, because if you don't do this, the image won't change at all. And then recreate the texture from that newly created pixel crap. That will dynamically do that. And that should be it for that. Right? So I need colors, because right now all I've got is red, and red is not enough. I need other colors like blue and green and yellow. But we got this. And we still don't have the complicated stuff like doing 0 degrees. Well, actually, I do have 0 degrees technically. I just fucking continue. But anyways, doing 180 degrees, I don't have that one. But I should have everything else, I think, right? Let me see. I don't know, we'll find out. I just keep staring at it. Let's go over to the .h. Let's make a bullshit structure. Just make my life a little easier here. Colors. That's probably taken, huh? Probably. Bye. Color. Damn. Create a bunch of colors. We're gonna go with 5 for now. Alright. Did I do it wrong? What? You don't know what that is, do you? Didn't I call you colors? Oh, I called you color. My bad. I didn't say I just made you. There we go. Rainbow Sub-Zero.R. Alright, let's start naming colors, people. Let's go with the first one being blue. That's easy. We'll say the second one is green. That's also easy. This one, R and G, will be 255, which I believe is yellow. And this one, R and B, will be turned on, which I believe is magenta. And finally, I actually got all the colors myself. That's awesome. G, green, and blue are on, which I have no fucking clue what that forms, because I'm not one for colors, if you haven't figured that out yet. So there's a bunch of colors. Alright, so I can't use current pixel, but I can use current slice. So here's what we do. We say R is equal to rainbow sub cur slice -1 dot R RGB. There we go. So I set it here, but I didn't set it on the fucking image, and that's where I need to set it, is on the actual fucking pixel. So why don't I just steal that code from above? Right there. Booyah. We'll modify you. Pixel data. Rainbow. Curve slice. .r. G B. Bye bye bye. Alright, so yeah, now we have another problem. If I have more than 5 slices, it'll blow up. But we'll fix it, I promise. All the shit, we will fix it sooner or later. But is that enough for this to work? I think we're there, right? I think we're there. to test, we're gonna start easy. We're gonna do 3 slices of 33, 33, and 34, I guess. I am not looking forward to this at all. This is gonna blow up. We all know it's gonna blow up. Come on, guys. No, I need to make sure it sorts. So I gotta put it in bad order. There. See, the way my thing works is it also sorts the list to make the biggest one go first. So by putting 34 in second, it's gonna force my sort to actually have to sort the fucking list. Alright, so there are my 3 slices, which the colors will end up being like red, blue, green. So I think I can just call the function make pie. I don't know the name of my fucking picture. Oh, pie. I'm terrified. I don't have the courage to hit debug. I don't. I think it crashed. Oh, well. Well, it's not right, but it's there. Why is that yellow? Killer Hell BR, thank you for following. But I just realized one of the mistakes I made. So one of the mistakes I made is that when I made my colors, they all start at 0. It should be good, never mind. I think. R is 0. Yeah, okay. So then I set all 3 colors, right? RGB. Yep, alright, good. Hi, first time here. Oh, welcome. Get to see what the hell I did wrong here. Ready, set. That looks a lot like my first one, doesn't it? I think my rotation isn't rotating very far. Yellow is my... Yellow is like my last color, too. Something weird's going on here. Right? Because my colors are... blue, and then green. Yellow is like my 3rd one. So yeah, we got something weird. We gotta watch it. We're gonna have to debug it. I knew this was coming, though. Ready, set, go. Did I give myself percentages? Yes, I did. Step in. Safety swap this shit. 1, 2. Alright, show me the array. Make sure it's in order. 34, 33. Alright, so the sort worked. It's all sorted. Now let's make my little color shit. So when I check this rainbow array, we have 0 red, 0 green, blue, so that's good. We have green, which is 2nd. We have whatever red and green is, 3rd. Whatever red and blue is, which I think is magenta, 4th. And then we have whatever green and blue is, last. So calculate. The center of the circle is 256, 256. That is correct. How often do I stream? I actually stream probably 3 or 4 times a week. Lately, though, it's been 3 times a week. But it's not always coding. That's the thing. I play RPGs, usually either Super Nintendo ones or PlayStation 1 RPGs. I also play Dead by Daylight. And then sometimes I code. Alright, so let's see. Start normal. 0, 1. in normal, 0, -1. Start line, inline, outer line. Do I clear those? I do clear those. Number of pixels is a big fucking number. Verify that's right. Calculate 512 times 512 is that big fucking number. We're good. There are 4 things, right? 4. So there is a fuck ton of bytes. Allocate that amount of bytes. Lock the thing, copy it, unlock it. So now I got a bunch of pixel data in there. I can't even look at it really. Alright, so for every slice, which should be 3, I start on the second one here. Is it special? No. Is it 180? It shouldn't be, right? It's not, so no. Else. Start line equals inline. Clear. Clear. Radians. Alright, so we're gonna convert 33 degrees to radians. 33 degrees to radians should be 0.57. Let's hope we get that. 0.19. So I did something wrong. What the fuck? Stop. Degrees. Oh, there it is. I divided by. This is timesing. Okay, so it did the divide backwards. The whole thing is different. Degrees times pi over 180. It shouldn't matter. It should be the same thing. Verify that calc 360. Oh, there it is. That's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. What the fuck? Why are you doing that? No. It's 360 times 0.33. Thank you. I don't know why it was doing that to me. So yeah, I'm doing a bunch of math wrong. That's a problem. So we have to fix this. This is all sorts of fucked up. Right? So let's see. 33 would become 3.3 would become 0.33, which is what I want. Except you need to be like that though. Try that shit again. Breakpoint my way through that. Stupid math fucking me in the butt. Nobody likes when math fucks them in the butt. Nobody says they want more of that. Alright, so let's verify. 33 degrees, 2 radians is supposed to be 0.57. So if I hit 0.19, oh, I made it worse. I don't like you. What am I doing wrong, guys? Is pi actually pi here? Because if you're not pi, I'm going to be very mad. I can't tell. Percentages. You should be 33. You are 33. Alright, I'm sorry, I gotta do this. 33 over 100. X over 360. Times 360. 360. That's what I was doing. This is 0.33. Oh, that's not times though, is it? Bam. You can turn back on. You can turn back off. Radians. Man, I am never gonna get this right. I cannot convert from degrees to radians to save my life, guys. Which is really fucking annoying. I can't prove that this is pi as well, which is really annoying. Can you show me that you're 3.14? Alright, you are. Good. $33. Am I mental here? No. Exactly. And then that times... Not really 360, but okay. I don't have a clue how I'm doing this wrong. That should work. 360 I've already done this. Because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Never mind, guys. I just figured it out. We're good. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Ha! It's good. This is not 33 degrees. This is 33%. 33% is not 33 degrees. 33% is not 33 degrees. God, how many times have I got to say that? 33% is not 33 degrees. 33% is 118 degrees. And 118 degrees to radians is 2.05. And I got 2.07, which is fucking close enough for now. That's what I was doing wrong. Alright, cosine. You know I gotta test you. I'm sorry. Cosine. Zero 0.47. Yep, alright, we're good. Keep going. Sine 0. Alright, so new normal is 0.87, so to the right, and 0.48, so kind of down. And then we normalize it. Start line is the center plus the up. Yep. So it goes way the fuck out there. That's good. Outer line is going to be ugly as fuck, right? You to way the fuck out there, and then way the fuck out there to way the fuck out there. But you should match this guy in line. Way the fuck out there, back to the center. That's good. Push the normals. I think we're good to see what happens. It worked. That one did, at least. That looks like 33%, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, I know. You saw that too? I did too. I was like, what the fuck? I was even doing the math, like 33, 118. Like, I would pull it up on calculator, literally, like 360 times 0.33. 118, oh, okay. And then I'd go in and then I'd even fucking Google, whatchamacallit, degrees to radians. Basically, I just wasn't thinking about what I was doing. Alright, so what goes wrong here? So I do this. I only colored one. Yes, it is. It is an SDL window. Try normal. Fit this inside, paint it. Yeah, exactly, because I have those wrappers. Yep. Breakpoint. I mean, that's what they're there for. They're not always up to date, though. I need to update them, I think. I don't think my audio ones are finished on the GitHub. Okay. Alright. Center to way the fuck out there. His way the fuck out there to his way the fuck out there. Positive 9, positive 5. Positive 9, positive 5. Back to the center. We're good. For every pixel. Like Linux? I've used it. I can't really say I like it, though. I don't have anything against it. It's just I'm a gamer, and so Windows has the best default support for games. I know with Linux, if you want to play games, you basically have to emulate Windows with like Wine or something. Pixel point. Should be like 0, 0, right? Yeah. Correct. I wish I'd put something here. $57 over. Yep, that's correct. So, current slice. I forgot to -1. God dang it. Which is why it's green. Alright, so now I'm on the next slice. 2. Size 3. Shit, I gotta reverse it. I didn't think about that. I have to reverse it after the second loop. Alright, 33% again. Same radians, same math, so the math is all the same. But because my other normal was fucked up, also you never recalculated a new inline. Are you sure? I'm positive. This is supposed to be your start. Yeah, if I fix that line to reverse, it should be good. That's my problem. Alright, stop it. So many of these. Whoa, don't shout. Second false. It doesn't matter, just first is true. If not first. So if you're not first, this whole shit changes. Rather, if first, do that. Nope, I was right. If not first, then swap inline. Flip inline. So inline is now equal to a point. It's not a point, it's a line. I got this shit. There. I've just flipped you on your ass. Still only see one. Getting there. Figure out why am I seeing one. What's next? Alright, ready to go. First guy. Not first. -5. What the fuck? Fucking normal. Normal's different too. Yep. Should be good. Keep following. Somewhere I'm fucking up. So now this is not the first one. Way the fuck out there to the center. When I done, I flipped it. So now it's the center to way the fuck out there. And that's my new start line. Start line and end line. From center to way the fuck out there. What's the difference between quotes and angle brackets in C and C++? Oh, the angle brackets Angle brackets are ones that your compiler or your IDE are set up to find in your library, whereas the quotes are basically saying go, what do you call it? Not global, but local? No, that's not the word. There's a word for it. But basically, start at your project. And yeah, thank you, relative. So yeah, this basically means from a relative path from your project, whereas these mean certain built-in things to your project. So if I look at my project, which I can't do right now, I could show you. I can't believe I couldn't remember the word relative. Alright, back to this. Clear. Trinormals. Alright, so radians. You should pretty much end up being the same thing when you get calculated. And you are. Same with you. And you are. Same with you. And you are. Alright, you are going to be different because you're already a normal. And I'm rotating you by that degrees again. So right now it's pointing to the right and kind of down. When I go to the next one, now it's pointing to the left and kind of down. So that's actually correct. That's what I would imagine 33% would look like. I renormalize it. Start line is center. It's my start normal. There it is. You got fucked up. Oh, you bitch. There's the problem. You got fucked up. Yep, that's a problem. Start normal. Try that shit. Yeah! Beautiful. I just made a 33, 33, 34% pie, where red is the 34%. Now this should work up to a certain amount of colors. Only if I fix my color thing though, which was you. -1, -1, -1. Alright, so I should be able to do more slices, so let's try that. Make you 20. And 10, and I can do one more, and I don't know what the missing number is, but it's a number. 30, it's 3. Oh god. A slice that small, I do not know what that's gonna look like. It takes a long time, that's something I'm gonna have to increase. There it is. 34%, 33%, 20%, 10%, 3%. But it does fucking work. I definitely need to speed it up. One of the problems I'm doing is I cut it into slices, and each time I make a slice, I go for every pixel. So first slice, blue, for every pixel. Next slice, green, for every pixel. Next slice, yellow, for every pixel. I can definitely find a way to do all that in one pass. I can probably just have a vector of triangles, and for every pixel determine which triangle it's in, and then based on which triangle it's in, just grab the appropriate color and choose it. That will probably increase the speed of this a lot. I still haven't finished the harder ones though, because there are some bigger numbers to calculate. Like Where's he at? Yep, handled him. Right here. If you have a 180 degree freaking thing, in other words, a 50% pie, I have to color half of it. Which actually, I don't think it will be that hard. So let's just do that real quick. Just half space test them. No, I don't even have to do that. Just fucking literally color half of the picture a different color. It's that easy. I want it to be the right half. So that would be a certain amount of columns, but still every row. How the fuck? Just do some math real quick. For can I use II and JJ? Or are you already using those? You're not using them. Equals what? Half the width. Whatever. 512. Start at 256. Should be good. See, I should have called him Curro. That way I don't get confused when I start doing column and row math. Can't believe I got it. I didn't think I was gonna get it, man. It was getting to where, I mean, I gotta functionize the hell out of this. Look how massive it is. From 557 down to 719. So it's over 100 lines of code. I can easily break some of these up into functions. But still. Alright, so determine pixel. Pixel pause, cur pixel. This doesn't exist here. Equals what? The cur row times the number of columns even though the order of operations should handle it, we will then plus the cur call. That's not going to work. Yeah, it will. That will work. For every column, for every row. Should work. Should work. Pixel pause, yep. Alright, so if we get here, just need to set the color. So I'll just take this. Should be good. But after that, did it work? But then after that, I have to correct my normals now. Normals must be corrected. So now, in normal is now and line is now this fucker. And actually you got it backwards because the end line comes inward, not outward. Alright, so that fixes one part of it. And it's no longer the first. First is now definitely false. Which really just means false needs to come somewhere else. It'll come in here, calculate a new end line. It'll flip it, which is what I need. It'll set that, which is what I need. Start line is now the end line. Clear the normals, calculate the degree, calculate the new end normal by rotating it, which is fine because I've already got them pointing the right way. And then I start line with the normal. Outer line, end line. All right, we're good. I think we're good. Let's give it. Let's add a half and see what it looks like. We'll start simple. We'll start real simple. We'll have 2 slices, 50-50. 50-50. This is either gonna work great or it's gonna blow up in my face. Boom. Ready, set. Looks good. That was pretty easy. Alright, let's try adding little slices. So we got 50, then we'll say 25-25. This is where I expect problems. When it gets complicated. Well, okay. Let's add more slices. Break you up into a 10 and a 15. We'll break you up into a 20 and a 5. Wow, goddamn, it works. Alright guys, throw out some percentages that add up to 100. But it has to be 6 slices or less. So yeah, 6 slices or less that add up to 100. And I will test it. $20, $20. Alright. A bunch of 20s. I can do that. 20, 20, 20. 20 and 20. Should be a perfectly evenly sliced pizza. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks evenish to me. Alright. 25, 25, 25, 25. We'll comment you out. Yeah, I'll definitely have to speed it up though. There's your 25s. This is real fun. My fucking code works. How awesome is that? My fucking code works. How cool is that? Oh, I'm so excited. All right, let's do some big ones here. Let's do 80% and then 3 3 3 3 1 2 3 4. That puts me at 92. I think that's my last bit, right? It has to be 8 1 2 3 1 2. Yeah, okay, so it's 6 83 86 89 92 100. That should be a big slice of red and then a bunch of small slices. Big slice of red, bunch of small slices. Blue, green, yellow, so that's red and green. Magenta, that's red and blue. And then the cyan, that's blue and green. And I can add, if I add more colors, which I'm going to, when I add more colors, I'll be able to have more slices. So as many colors as I can think of, that's how many slices I can have. That's beautiful. It fucking works, guys. Alright, so yeah, I need to optimize. That's pretty much what I'm at now. I'm gonna have to functionize and optimize the hell out of this guy, because he's too damn big, and well, he's just doing a lot, you know? Yeah, I did, kind of. I made a, color struct. RGB. That's all he is. 3 little bytes. Ow. You mean for this? Oh. Oh yeah, I could do that. I could do that. I could very well do that. That's a good idea. Let me put that as notes at the bottom. Yeah. It depends on how much I want them to be different. Because a color that is like 100, 100, 150 is going to be really hard to see the difference between a 152, you know? So you got to make sure the difference is at least enough. That's something to check for, but that's not hard to do. So this is beautiful though. What I can do is I can do a distance. There's a formula for it, so I can do a formula to check how different they are. If it's different enough, good. If it's not, try again. All right. To do all pixel coloring in one pass of the pixels. So in other words, don't do this for every slice for every pixel, because that's eating up the, you can tell it eats up the processor, because when I do it, this little pause that we get right now, holy shit, that's a long pause of, and basically the program's frozen at that moment. So I definitely need to make it one pass. I can do that. Fortunately though, this program is going to be used for something where people are going to be reading a question and then making a choice. So while they're reading that question and while they're making that choice, I can be generating slices of the pie. I don't have to do it in one frame, you know? I can make it where in one frame I do you know, so many pixels of the picture. That would work. The first frame, I could just calculate all the numbers that I need. The second frame, I can do the first 100 pixels, etc., until the whole picture's been rendered. That would work pretty good. Alright, well, that is going to be the end of my stream, guys, but I'm going to raid somebody, so let's see who the fuck I can raid. I can raid... Let's see, we got Jackie, got Ellie. We're going to raid Ellie in Videoland. She's playing Dead by Daylight. They just came out with an expansion pack today. So, Ellie in Videoland. I'm actually thinking of jumping into Dead by Daylight, but I tell you, when you play on a day that a new expansion pack comes out, people are toxic as fuck. So, I don't know if I want to play that much. Alright, so yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope y'all have a good night. I appreciate all the input. Thank you very much, Phil, for all that advice.